Yes or no?
I think it's wrong, dude.
Okay, why?
Well, I know the guy before me just kind of lacked a bit of thought and questioning behind what he was asking, but I mean, if you look in the sense of how we're born and how we're created, I think we're created in a specific way as to how we, repopulate and have kids, etc. I just want to
Can you
ask you
talk
questions.
faster? All right. So you think that so you think it's wrong to be gay because gay people can't have kids?
Well, how can they? They adopt?
I mean, I'm asking you a question. Is it wrong to be
I'm
gay
asking you
because
a
gay people
question
can't
back.
reproduce?
I'm
No,
asking you
you
a
didn't.
question back.
I'm asking, can you answer my question, please?
What's your question?
Is it wrong to be gay because gay people cannot reproduce?
I don't necessarily agree that it's wrong, but like
Okay, well,
they can't
unfortunately, I'm only
reproduce.
talking to people that do think it's wrong, but Dylan, I appreciate you for coming up here, brother. Do you have anything else?
Brother.
You just said it's
You're
not wrong to be gay,
you're taking
so
people on the live and you're not answering any questions back when
yeah,
anyone's asking.
what questions do you have for me?
What do you agree with?
I don't think it's wrong to be gay.
You don't think it's wrong to be gay, so are you gay yourself?
No, I'm straight.
So why are you arguing against it?
Yeah, because I don't like homophobia. Anything else?
So you're not gay, but you don't like homophobia?
Yeah, it's bad. I think irrational prejudice against anybody in society is going to be wrong and bad, right? So like I can look at individuals that exist and like hold these extreme prejudice against gay people on the basis of no fact or science, and I can condemn and debate them because it's just weird and irrational. And right? So I mean, does that make any sense to you?
Do you have a girlfriend?
No,
Why?
because I don't want to be in a relationship right now. So, do you have any argument as far as why it's wrong to be gay,
Why
or are you
can't you
just here?
just hold a conversation? Can you not just hold a conversation?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I can, but yeah, I'm kind of here to debate. I appreciate you for coming up, man. I'm going to go and move on to the next guest. Chase, thank you so much for that galaxy, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going to go and get our next guest in here. What's up, man? Do you think it is wrong or moral to be gay?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Why?
Oh, personally, I just don't like how gay people they dress feminine and they're more feminine. You know what I mean?
How old are you?
18,
What year were you born in?
05.
Do they dress feminine or what did you say?
Feminine.
Feminine. Yeah, they dress super
Feminine.
feminine. Yeah, no. So
Feminine.
okay, so this isn't gonna like necessarily like assert it as being immoral, right? So even in the case that like someone did dress feminine, right? This wouldn't like assume it as being like wrong or immoral. In the same instance that like masculinity, all that is an observation based upon the actions of men, right? So if an action of a man, aka a gay man, is going to be to dress more what would be considered conventionally feminine, then this would be masculine just out of the inherent fact that he's a man, right? But also like breaking traditional like gender norms, especially in reference to how one dresses, isn't gonna like necessitate something being immoral, right? I don't think that breaking social construction that is based upon no fact of reality is like wrong. Yo, speed run! We speed ran through them. We're gonna go and get our next guest up here. If you think it's wrong to be gay, hop in those guest requests. We've sure had some interesting guests so far tonight. No real debates, but we'll see what we can do about that. What's up, Jimmy? Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I'm on the wrong side.
What? Okay, why?
I think it's wrong.
Sweet, yeah. So why do you think it's wrong to be gay?
Not so much wrong to be gay. I think it's a wrong to be pushing it on others and to have a whole month to celebrate it and I guess raise awareness. I think that's the wrong part. I think we should just accept them for who they are and not have to have so much
Right, but
so much
they're
push on
raising
others.
awareness because people do not accept them for who they are, right?
And I
And
feel like
also,
we're
not to
raising
mention,
awareness.
do you think
You go.
it's wrong to push heterosexuality on people?
I don't think anyone does. But I guess also,
Now, I'll answer the question:
um,
is it wrong to push heterosexuality on people?
yes.
Is it wrong to push religion on people?
Yes. Yeah, you have a point.
Sweet. So yeah, I don't care if you
Um,
think it's wrong to push any of these three ideals on people, as long as you hold that consistent, right? Then also like raising awareness is because it's not societally accepted, and typically like what we see, like to push for something to be societally accepted, what is included within that is societal awareness being raised. So like I don't see how you're gonna discredit this notion, right? Because like, did you think it was wrong when like Rosa Parks sat at the front of the bus?
yeah, nah.
You thought that was wrong of her to do?
No, no, no. I back her.
You're right. And that was
Yeah.
raising social awareness against racism in the same way that like Pride Month or, like social awareness and surrounding the LGBTQ plus community is just like raising social awareness against homophobia.
Yeah, but surely the LGBTQ community is a whole nother level. No?
Yeah, go tell that to all the riots and parades that were experienced in between like 1965 and like the late 90s, as well as like BLM in the last 5 or so
Yeah, but
years.
why are we connecting it to race so much?
Yeah, because it's a perfect analogy. Can you draw a logical symmetry breaker? This is just how we raise social awareness for different ideas.
Yeah, but yeah. You're American, yeah?
I am. Do you have anything else for me?
Or in Australia, it's a lot different. We have a whole
Okay,
month
man.
and a whole
I'm
thing.
asking you why it's wrong to be gay.
Oh, because they push it on people. It's
Okay,
almost
sweet.
forced. No one
So
forces
you're
anyone to be
saying
straight or
so no
anything.
so you're saying this. So actions like so these self-perceived actions of gay people is what makes being gay is wrong, right? Because the actions are wrong. So if I were to look at the actions of straight people, would that make being straight wrong? Like the fact that vast majority of all violent crimes are committed by straight men, does that make being straight wrong? Like the fact that like mass shootings, school shootings, homicide, domestic violence, arson, kidnapping, child abuse, animal abuse, like violence, like violent extremism, cyberbullying with threats of violence, and like terrorism are all committed by like straight men. Does that make being straight wrong?
No.
Okay, so
Why
yeah,
should
once
why
again,
should
this
just
would this
because
would show
Jeffrey
that there's
Dahmer
not
is
a
gay should be
this would show that this is like there's no necessary correlation between the actions in which one takes and their sexual orientation, right? So when you say it's wrong to be gay because of some actions that you've seen gay people do, but then it's not wrong to be straight regardless of some actions that straight people do, we're going to see a logical symmetry breaker or like a logical contradiction.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's wrong to be gay or wrong to be straight because of mass
Homie,
murders of people.
I quite literally just asked you if it was wrong to be gay, and you said yes, and then you gave me your reasoning.
Yeah, but your comeback was shit house. Sorry for
No,
swearing.
not at all. I mean,
Sorry.
straight people can do wrong things too, right? So if you're deeming this like action taken by a gay person as wrong and saying therefore it's wrong to be gay. Well, what
Can I
about an
ask you a
action
question?
taken by a straight person? And does that make it wrong to be straight? No. Address your logical contradiction.
Can I ask you a question?
After you address your logical contradiction, sure.
Oh, mate, I don't even know what that means, eh? Logical contradiction. I'm not. I don't know what you mean.
How many how many continents are there?
Don't, don't do this to me, mate. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later,
You're
man.
getting, yeah, yeah. See ya.
No way. No way, bro. No fucking way. All right. We're going to go and get our next guest of the night up in here, chat. We just got to give it a minute. We may hit a topic switch. We may hit a topic switch. What's up, man? Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
To be honest, Dean, I just wanted to say that you are really doing a great job. I'm from the community and
Oh,
I have
thank you,
been
sir.
following you for the last 2 days. And you know what? Like, it's been really amazing what you're saying. And I have learned so much. I'm 35 years old. I'm a happily gay man living in UK.
Thank you.
And my full name is Iqbal Singh Chima. And just keep on doing the good work. I really love you. And
Thank
hopefully,
you.
so much content is going to come more. And I will stay in the comments. I just wanted to say, whatever you're doing is brilliant. And I think this is my second day.
Well,
And
thank you so much,
God,
man. I really appreciate you for coming up. I really appreciate you.
God
Thank
bless
you so much.
you.
That puts a
And you
smile on
know
my
what?
face.
Just do whatever you're doing. And I'm
Have
100% supporting you. Not a problem. All right. I
have
will
a
not
good
take
rest of
much
your
of your
day.
time.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. Yo, W guest, thank you so much for the hand arts. W guest, that puts a smile on my face. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna go ahead and get our next guest up in here. W guest. What's up, Ty? Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
So, man, I do.
Okay, why? What's your reasoning?
It's just the
Very solid reasoning. Very solid reasoning. Yes, yes, yes. Yo, W guess. Yo, W guess. Yo, W position. W argument. Very nice, very nice. Hello, Jonathan. Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Hello?
Hello.
I don't think it's wrong to be gay. I just think it's wrong to be mean. Don't be mean. Bye. I
I
love
agree
you.
with you, Jonathan. Don't be mean. All right. Gonna go and get our next guest up in here. Make sure if we are in those guest requests that we do think it's wrong or immoral to be gay, guys. We're just looking for some debates. What's up, Austin? Do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
I just want to go off the argument when you bring up the animal argument about the animals, the
Austin,
homosexuality.
I'm asking you why it's wrong to be gay. Do you think you could go ahead and give us your position?
Yep. I'm actually arguing your argument that you use towards other people
It's
about
not an
being
argument.
wrong.
That's a counter argument, right? So, like, when someone says that, like,
Yeah,
we
so
don't
I
observe, like, gay being, like, homosexuality in nature, well, we quite literally do observe it in nature, right? That's all that goes to show.
Yep.
Thank you, Apple Me, for the
Yep.
subscription.
And then what was the argument when you brought up the lion and the cubs?
Oh, yeah,
Or
so
what was
we
your
observe...
reasoning?
Right. So, like, there's this notion that, like, homosexuality will be immoral because we don't observe it within nature. However, what we do or don't observe does not dictate what is right and wrong. For, like, the pure virtue out of the fact that we observe, like, grape in nature, does that make grape moral? Obviously not. So it's just like it's called, like, a naturalistic fallacy.
Right. So that's what I'm getting at. So if you consider that to be immoral through animals, how can you bring up the animals being homosexual and consider that a valid argument?
It's a valid argument against the position that we don't see homosexuality in animals.
Yeah, but didn't you say over 3,000 species do?
Yeah, but that is a argument against, once again, against the notion that we don't observe homosexuality in animals, because we do observe homosexuality in animals.
Right. I guess what I'm pointing out is you take one behavior that animals naturally do in the lion situation with the grape and say that's wrong, but then you view homosexuality in animals and consider that right. So I'm curious on why you can use two extremes to validate your point.
Right, because I think that grape is going to be wrong, because this would be like non-consensual intercourse and it would lead to like pain, trauma, rights violations, etc. However, when we talk about homosexuality, we do not see any non-consensual intercourse or rights violations, pain, trauma, etc.
Right, but that's not the rights of the animal. That's in their nature of those lion cubs. That's why I'm just
It's in the nature to get graped.
of the lion cubs that you're bringing up, correct? Because that's your argument that you have brought up.
No, Austin, once again, when I say that there's homosexuality that we observe within animals, all this does is it just refutes people when they say we don't observe it in animals. Like it's not like an argument, it's a response, right? So it's a response to this notion that it's no, Austin, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Seriously, all it is a response to the notion that we do not observe homosexuality in nature. That's all that is.
Sure. So here's what I'm getting at is usually you bring that argument up or that point up when people say that it's supposed to be men and women having intercourse. That's what we're naturally designed to do. And then you bring up the animal.
Oh, no, not at all. When I say what we're naturally
point of
designed
view.
to do, I bring up this that shows an association in the genome, which would show that it's natural to be gay because gay men are quite literally designed to be gay, or like this like study that would like agree with that on the associations of the genome, or this study that shows a correlation between sexual orientation and the size of one's interior commissure.
The guest that I listened to when you brought this point of view up was his stand on it was right for men and women to have intercourse, and that's why being gay was immoral. And then you brought up that it's viewed in animals, which okay, correct. And then you also view that
I'm explaining myself to you. When I bring up the fact that it's viewed in animals, that is just a response when people say it isn't viewed in animals. I mean, that's all that is.
You said it was viewed in animals, though, correct?
Yeah. And that is a response to people when they say it isn't viewed in animals.
Right. So I'm saying your response is invalid because you're taking that behavior is saying correct, and then you're taking the lion behavior and saying it's not correct.
That
you're
statement
taking
about
the
like
behavioral of
homosexuality
animals.
in animals has nothing to do with the morality of it. It's just a simple observation. Like once again, like all that is asserting, it has nothing to do with if it's right or wrong. All it's asserting is that we see it in animals. That's all that's
Exactly.
doing.
I guess the only reason I'm getting at is because you bring up two behaviors of animals and use that as a counter argument, which you can't discredit one
It's
and then
dude,
go with the other
homie,
as being
homie.
correct.
Again, I'm not even saying it's correct. That has nothing to do with the correctness or incorrectness of homosexuality. It's literally just saying we observe it in animals, right? That's all that's saying. That's like seriously, that's all that's saying. That's it.
Yeah, but I
Here,
guess I'm not
think
getting
about it
my
this way.
what
Think
I'm
about think
trying
about
to
it this
say
way. Think about
across.
it this way. Think about it this way. So we have a claim. The claim is we don't see homosexuality in animals. Now, how am I going to respond to this claim? Well, I'm going to respond to it with the fact that we do see homosexuality in animals.
Right, but that wasn't the claim that the guest said. The guest said it was immoral, which I agree with. That
Okay, why is it wrong to be
it's
gay? What's your
natural for
argument?
men and women to have intercourse, and that's
Okay, define natural.
and like I was saying, natural meaning what life's purpose and what we are made to do on this earth is reproduce.
Okay, so it's wrong to be gay because they cannot reproduce, correct?
Correct.
Right, so is it wrong to be infertile?
There's still ways to reproduce when being infertile.
Name one.
IVF.
Gay people can reproduce via IVF as well.
So two males can reproduce.
A gay man can have kids via IVF in the same sense that an infertile woman can have kids via IVF, right? But an infertile woman actually can't have kids via IVF because if she doesn't have eggs, right? So like if she's like MRKH or she doesn't have a uterus, she doesn't have eggs, therefore cannot reproduce via IVF.
So there's 19% of the population of women that are infertile, and out of those 19%, it says 50% through the study actually has success through IVF.
Right, but when we view like infertility within women, this can be either a condition or a symptom of another condition. And infertility, in some sense, can have no effect on eggs. But I'm like more so referring to infertility in the sense where a woman would not possess the required means necessary in order to reproduce, right? And this is more like preluding at the fact that if you were to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman, that would never yield any reproduction. And in like the same instance, if I were to engage in intercourse with another man, that would never yield any reproduction. So, answer this question: would it be immoral for me to engage in intercourse with a woman that is infertile?
Well, there's like I said, there's still a way for her to reproduce.
This doesn't answer my question, Austin. Is it immoral for me
So
to engage
unless
in intercourse with a woman that's
hold on.
infertile? Just follow me here.
Right, but you're not
Austin,
telling me the full situation.
Austin, can you please just follow me here? I'm
following you.
gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the whole situation. David, thank you so much for the $10 over Venmo. Thank you so much. I am going to engage in the act of intercourse
Yes, if the
with an
IVF is
infertile
successful.
woman. Now, Austin, listen. I'm going to engage in the act of intercourse with an infertile woman. I'm going to stick my male member into her female member. We are married. Is that immoral?
No, because IVFs can be successful.
Okay, right? But if I engage in intercourse with that woman, that has a 0% chance of ever yielding any offspring, right? That has a 0% chance of ever yielding any offspring.